Okay. All right. Um, can you repeat your name for me? I'm sorry. I want to write it down.
Yes, ma'am. It's Akayla Munn.
Akayla.
Munn.
Akayla Munn. Okay, Akayla. Can you give me some information? What I would like to know is this account closed?
Well, this account it looks like it's been closed since 2016. The account was actually charged off.
It was charged off.
Yes.
What was the original loan amount?
Okay, give me one moment. Let me see if I can see here if I have that access, because it might be with our recovery department due to the status of it. So just give me one moment.
Because I was told that this account was closed July 20th of 2017.
I see here, this is another account. I see here that it was closed July the 18th, 2016. I've seen another account pull up with your name, so let me just click on that one and see about that one. Give me one moment. It might have been the same account, just another number. Yeah, I think it was the number changed.
Okay.
It won't let me open this other one. Give me one moment. I'm going to put you on a brief hold, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. One moment.
So you guys, what I'm doing now is this is my fourth phone call to Bank of America to get some clarity on these loans.
I'm going to see if our recovery department can see how much it was. This is a fact. This is a charge-off account, so we don't deal with charge-off accounts in the collections department.
So you're in the collections department?
Right, but I deal with gold options loans, but not the ones that's charged off.
Okay, so I just want to verify because now I'm getting some conflicting information. Yesterday I was told that this account was opened November 1st of 1999.
Correct.
Okay, and so today you're telling me that this account was actually charged off July 18th of 2016, whereas yesterday I was told that this account and there was another account ending in 9937 that was closed as well, which is a credit card. But this particular account was closed July 20th of 2017, so just about 2 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago.
No, I have July the 18th, 2016 was the close date, not 2017.
Okay. So you can't see
the charge off date that I have is November 14th, 2000.
What?
Yeah, so the charge off date that I have is showing me November 14th, 2000.
That's okay. Can you explain to me what exactly the gold option loan is?
Okay. The gold option loan, usually people that have businesses or either just take out a personal loan, they usually get the gold option loan. We don't even give those anymore. But yes, it's basically a loan that you would have to took out of whatever amount, whether it was 4,000, 3,000, whatever, how much the amount was. I'm not able to see the balance. That's what it was. But like I said, I can get you over to see how much it was, but it is a loan that you take out and that you will have to pay back to Bank of America.
Right. Is there any way that you can provide me with some kind of documentation as to what it is that you see, Akayla, on this? Can you email me something?
I'm not able to do anything of send out anything for charge-off accounts. That's why I was going to get you over to recovery because they can send you information about it, but I'm not able to send anything out about charge-off accounts.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So if you can just bear with me, I'm going to put you on.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. one moment.
Let me just kind of, okay, that's fine. Kayla? Shoot.
Ms. Armstrong?
Yes.
I have my fellow colleague in the recovery department. She's going to be able to further assist you with this account and answer any questions that you do have further about this charge-off account. If you can just give me one moment, I'm going to push you through to her, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Hello, hi. How are you doing today, ma'am?
I'm good. I just want to inform you that I am recording this conversation. And what's your name?
Oh, just a moment, ma'am. Okay, thank you so much for holding. And Mrs. Armstrong, just so you're aware, this call is recorded. My name is Amanda Jones, and I'm with our Bank of America. Thank you. I do appreciate that. This is an attempt to collect the debt. Any information obtained will be used for that purpose.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, how can I help you today?
Can you tell me what the original loan amount was for this?
Actually, this is a really old account. Showing that we originally charged it off for $3,189.04, but I'm not showing a balance or anything, Mrs. Armstrong. Were you told something different?
No. I'm just asking for, I'm just collecting information at this juncture. That was the original.
Tell me what originally prompted you to call us today.
Well, what originally prompted me to call you today is because I was told that I have two accounts, one of which, if I just gave you my date of birth, and I was told that this account originated November 1st of 1999. And if you look at my date of birth and you look at the date that this account opened, you would know that I was only 18 years old.
Okay.
And this account was open about a month and a half after my 18th birthday.
Okay.
Okay. In addition to account number ending in 9937. I think I was told that this was a credit card as well. And that I was told yesterday that this particular account was just closed July 20th of this year.
The one ending in 9937, you said?
The one ending in 8740.
It was just closed this year?
Correct. Matthew, I spoke with him yesterday, and that's the information that he told me. That's all the information that he could actually see. So, with that being said,
Showing that. Okay.
go ahead.
No, go ahead and finish. I'm still trying to figure out how I can assist. That's what I'm trying to figure out because I don't show that you owe a balance on it. But, and typically, I'm the person who collects money on charge-off account. So I'm just trying to gain clarity on the reasoning for the call today.
Yeah. So, is it a charge off? Was it charged off, or was it not charged off?
Yes, the account charged off in November 14th of 2000.
Okay. So, with that being said, Amanda Jones, I'm just speaking to you, woman to woman, that not so much as you, Amanda Jones, the representative of Bank of America, but the human being, Amanda Jones, to myself. I was 18 years old when this account was opened up. And with that being said, here, and I was in college. I had just started college at that time. And there are no Bank of Americas at that time. There were none in the area where I resided.
Okay, so what I'm grasping from this conversation is you're saying this is fraud? Is that what you're insinuating?
That's exactly what it seems like.
On your behalf?
That's what it seems like to me. Absolutely.
Okay, if you're insisting on this account being fraud, I mean.
But see, what I want to know is.
Get you over to our victims assistant, but as far
well, at the end of the day, it's not report. Hold on a second. At the end of the day, it's not reporting, and it's never reported, even when the account was open and active. Never reported on my credit.
Well, it's only okay with accounts that are like this. An account, we do report. The charge-off status was reported for 7 years from the date of your first delinquency.
I understand how that works because I actually am a.
And then I'm sorry. Go ahead, ma'am. I'm trying to explain to you what happened.
I totally get how. I totally get how the credit situation works because I'm actually a credit specialist. Okay. I totally get all of that. But what I'm trying to enlighten you about is the fact that these strange things exist. And what I would like to know is, I would like to see the original documentation. I would like to see where I signed off on this loan. I would like to see a promissory note.
Well, let me get you over to our victim assistance department, and they can help you better in assisting you with this matter. There's really not much I can do unless you want to make a payment and you don't have a balance on the account. I'm thinking they were sending me over a recently charged off account, and this is not the case. This account's been charged off for 17 years. So, I mean, if you are disputing this account, I would need to get you over to victim assistance because there's really not much I can do for you. Is what I'm saying. Like
that's fine. I'm only good for the information that I'm being given by the representative that keeps transferring me around to different people, telling me that well, this person can help you better with this. So, to give you whatever.
Well,
that's why
I can surely stay on the phone and make sure I get to the right person that would be able to assist you with this account if you are willing to dispute it, or even if you're questioning this account and you want more information, they're going to be able to provide you with that information. I don't even know if I can even go back that far is what I'm trying to say. I don't even have access in my system to go back that far.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go back as far as 2010, but that's it. And we're talking about 2000 from 2007. Do you know what I mean? We're 99, and I can't go back that far. They might be able to prove the account ownership or, to dispute it for you, but I can't do. Is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I can definitely get you, and I'll stay on the line, and I'll explain your situation on what's going on. So, what did you go into a branch or something, and they brought this to your attention? How did you find out about the account? If it was never on your credit file.
I honestly don't know if you're quite ready to receive the information that that answer. I don't know if you're ready for that. I mean, I can tell you, but this is how I found out. Basically, it all started when I found out that there are accounts that was opened up using my social security number as a entity, as a corporation, me, myself. Okay. And I was told that Bank of America is one of those places that actually has one of these accounts. And so, out of curiosity, and after, just doing more research and then in curiosity, I called to see how true this was. And sure enough, I found that there were two accounts open at Bank of America using my social security number, which is inevitably me, myself, not the natural being, but a corporation within the corporation of the United States. And so this is where we are today. And now I'm finding out that there was some activity going on here. I found, I don't know, 159 total different entities that are trading on the stock exchange using my social security number.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, I mean, this is not just unique to me. This will be the same for you. This will be the same for your parents. Anybody that has a birth certificate and a social security card within this country or worldwide, basically, this will stand true for each and every one of us. And so now I'm getting down to the nitty gritty of this, and I'm finding a lot of this information. And a lot of these banks are putting out scam alerts, saying that there's some kind of scam going on, but the only people that are being scammed are the people who are people like you and I. And now
I can hear you. Your phone is broken up again.
I said what I'm finding is that the only people can you hear me? I'm here. Okay, can you hear me better now?
Yeah, it doesn't do it a lot. It just does it every now and then. It just blanks out. So.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. No, what I was saying was the only people that are being scammed are the people like you and I. And because these accounts are being made, using our information, and I was, like I said, I had, when this account was open, I had just turned 18. And I was a college student. Freshman in college.
Right. No, I get it. I totally get it. I'm sorry you are going through all this. It's like a lot to deal with too.
It's not just me. I would really highly recommend that you start digging deep within yourself as well. And this is me coming from a background in banking. This is me coming from a background in underwriting. This is me, finding this stuff out, and I'm about 2.5, 3 weeks into all of this in my research. So I just need, and then it's, who do you go to when the entities, you guys are basically, quote unquote, governed by the Federal Reserve Bank, which is a private entity. So who do you go to when something like this happens, when they're the culprits?
Well, I mean, there are ways to protect yourself as well. I do know that. I mean,
there is no way to protect. The only way for me to protect myself is for me to claim my name. That's the only way for me to do it. And what I mean by claiming my name, which is something that a lot of people are, catching on to now, which is basically, taking ownership back of their name, because we don't own our names. Our government does. So this might be a lot of information, which is why, a lot of information for you to process on this Tuesday evening. But you can see right there in your system that there is, in fact, an account right there that has my name on it, that has my social security number on it, that has my date of birth on it. But that account was not opened by me.
ahead and just get working on this so we can try to see if we can get any resolution for you on this account. And I know you said something about another account too, but when I was looking in our system, it looks like this account and that other account that you were speaking about, the one ending in 8740, and there was another one too. It looks like they're all linked together. It's just one account.
9937.
Account. Yeah, that was, so your original account number was ending in 9937. When it charged off, we reissued a different number for it, which was the 8740. Because it charged, this was a process that we used to do back for 2013. When the account charged off, we will implement a different account number for it.
Well, he told me that one account, and then I spoke to somebody in the credit card department, and she basically solidified what he said, that 9937 was indeed a credit card.
Well, every time I click on it, it brings up the same account that we're on. So I did research that while you were going through everything, and I'll do it again just to double check what I saw.
And I would like to, I would like to have this some type of documentation. And the previous rep who transferred me to you told me that you could provide that for me.
I can't provide. All I can provide you is that the balance is zero on the account. I can send you out a balance inquiry letter, but as far as you disputing it.
Well, anything that'll help provide some documentation, I would appreciate.
Give me just a moment. Let me see if I can find another way to bring this account up.
Because when I also, when I called earlier, I was trying to get someone in the loan department, and they gave me several phone numbers, but neither one of them were any good, because the guy that I talked, the previous rep earlier, gave me this phone number and told me that he said the account was archived, whatever that means. And so he gave me this number and told me to call this number to find out, whatever information I needed to find out. And but before then, I had another 800 number, and when I called that,
937, I can't even pull that up. It's not even existing, and it keeps going back to the other account.
It's just some cover up going on here. There's some major cover up going on, and this is real deep. This is deep. This is crazy. This is deep. This is deep.
Well, let's see what they can. Let me get you over to the other department, because maybe they'll be able to clarify a lot of this for you. Again, it's not my expertise, but because you were transferred to me, I was trying to assist you as much as possible.
Right.
But I'm kind of at a brick wall here, so I'm not pulling up that second account you're requiring on, but I wanted to try and at least see if I could get it up. But I will mention that to the next representative as well.
Okay.
When I get you connected, because there is possibly another account for you in the system, but it looks like it's archived. So I'll definitely mention that for you. Just bear with me for just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and get you connected over right now, okay?
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. All right, this is Armstrong.
Yes.
Thank you so much for holding. I appreciate that. All right, so that department is actually closed. They closed at 5 p.m. What I can do is I can provide you with the phone number. They do open back up at 9 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
And that is Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
I see you're in Ohio. Yeah, it looks like you're in the same time zone as us. So.
Okay. And I have one more thing to tell you too that I meant to tell you before, but go ahead and give me that phone number real quick.
Sure, it's 866 231 5147.
Okay. All right. The other thing that I wanted to tell you is that the previous representative that I spoke with earlier today, he asked me, I'm going to say about 7 to 8 verifying questions. And usually, in banking, you would ask your consumer 3 to 4 verifying questions. But anyway, he asked me about 7 or 8. And the second to last question that he asked me was my address. So I gave him my current street address. And then he said, he said, well, I have a different, he said, I have a different address for you on file. I said, well, I've lived here for 7 years. And just to see what he would say, I said, well, what address do you have for me? And he said, oh, I can't give you that information. He was like, but I have a different address on file for you. And of course you would have a different address on file for me. I said, now, if this account was opened up November 1st of 1999, I was living in a college dorm room, so I don't know if there's if that address is linked to that account, which probably would have been, I don't know. I'm not sure, but whatever address is that, it was clear to me that, whoever.
Do you remember I can confirm it if you know what your address was.
Okay, I live it wasn't Zinc Road, or was it Zinc Road? No, it was oh my god, we're talking almost 18 years ago. What was my address? I lived in Hawthorne. No, I lived in but the address I had freshman and sophomore year of college, I cannot remember.
Do you remember your room number?
20, it was either 202 or 203A. It was either 202, 203, or 204A. Oh my god.
Well, that's what it looks like. I mean, you got the city and the state and the room number right.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This is.
So I don't know if it was maybe somebody in your dorm.
No.
A roommate, maybe.
No, absolutely not. Listen to me. Now, 2017, there's one Bank of America way. It's on the other side of town. Okay? Back then, there was not a Bank of America anywhere. The regional banks that are larger here is Fifth Third Bank. Back then, it was National City Bank, which is now PNC, and U.S. Bank, which was then Star Bank, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it was Star Bank.
Give you a little bit of background. I don't think in '99 there was even a Bank of America, period, because we were MBNA, and Bank of America bought out MBNA.
What is NBNA? What was it?
MBNA.
There was not one of those here. To sign up to give you a T-shirt or whatever for credit cards, Bank of America or MBNA was not one of them. So
I'm just going off of.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. What I'm telling you is, this wasn't a doing. And you said that this was a small business loan, which would make sense if my quote unquote straw man is an entity, a corporation, which is why my name is in all caps on my social security card and my birth certificate. That stands true for all of us. So this gold option loan, same thing. And the previous rep told me, I asked her, well, what is a gold option loan? She said, usually it's a loan that businesses take out. $3,000, $5,000. There were, it was a small dollar amount, but it was usually taken out for business loans, and in some cases personal. But being a college student, you don't have any income to verify. You can't, you have no income. You have no income to go and obtain. You barely even have credit. I mean, and I just turned 18. And the very first, let me see, I may have gotten my first credit card around that time, but those were credit cards that I physically signed for. So anyway, can you send me that that breakdown that you were telling me about, the whatever it was that you called it, showing that there's a zero balance or whatever?
A zero balance letter?
What? Yeah, or.
Well, I mean, at this point, what I would do is, if you are disputing this, Mrs. Armstrong, I will follow up first thing in the morning with the victim assistance department and let them know that you're disputing it. I can even give you the loan number if you need it.
Yeah, please.
Okay, it's 7498. 1997. 0587.
8740. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 digits long. 7498.
It was
1997.
Yeah, it was a word.
058740.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. But you cannot. Oh, you told me the loan amount, or the original loan amount. Yeah. Okay. All right. Is there any other information that you can provide me with about this loan?
No, that's it. That's what I would do. I would just follow up with the victim assistance department tomorrow and just let them know you're disputing that.
Okay.
And they should be able to send you any information that you request on the account.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You take care, Mrs. Armstrong. I hope everything works out for you.
All right. Thanks. You too. Bye-bye. Okay, y'all. So there you have it. I guess, any opportunity that you can to provide some kind of education, at least to make her think. But then who knows if she's going to take this with her. Maybe she, won't think about it anymore past this conversation. But maybe it'll seem strange enough to her that she would want to go and do some more research even about herself. I just wanted to plant that seed within her so that she could, just check into it and just check to see how, this could affect her. I don't know, but there it is, you guys. It was, this was a loan that was taken out when I had just turned 18 years old, a month and a half after my 18th birthday. There were no Bank of Americas or MBNA banks, like she stated, in the area, in the region where I resided to even do anything like this. There was no possible way that, somebody would literally have to go and get identification and everything. I have never been a victim of identity theft until then. This is no coincidence. They use the address that of my college dorm. They stated that a gold option loan was basically a loan that was taken out for businesses. This loan was not paid on, or maybe it was, I have no idea, but then it charged off, a year later. I've never had anything from MBNA Bank or anything of that sort to report on my credit at all. This is, as much as I would, review credit and take a look at my credit report, this was never one of those things that would raise a red flag for me. So there you have it, you guys. Just, keep digging and keep digging deep so that you can, find out the truth and, collect documentation. If you can't get documentation, at least you can record a conversation. And at the very end, I was able to get the full account number or loan number for this particular account. The credit card that I was told that I had as well. She said it looks like that they're both linked, but I don't understand why the previous representative yesterday would tell me that there were two separate accounts, and he was able to see that, but she was not able to see it. And then yesterday, he transferred me to a representative in the credit card department, and and even today I talked to somebody in the credit card department as well twice, and they confirmed that there was an account ending in 9937. So there you have it. I'm woke. I'm wide awake. Are you? Y'all have a good one.